So DDG just filed a court order to stop Halle from leaving the country with their son. Claims she's a risk to herself and the infant. Now, according to documents obtained by TMZ, DDG has filed an emergency motion to stop Halle Bailey from taking their infant son out of the country. He's claiming that she poses an emotional and psychological risk to the child. DDG filed docs Wednesday morning asking for an emergency hearing because he says Halle has made plans to fly with their son Halo to Italy on Saturday. He says the courts shouldn't allow this because Halle isn't mentally healthy enough to care for herself and their child, and he worries about what she might do if she leaves the court jurisdiction. DDG provides examples of alleged conduct he thinks is troubling, claiming that Halle once took his weapon and left the house without telling him where she was going. DDG alleges he ultimately found her outside just holding the weapon. He says she was pregnant when this incident went down. He also alleges Halle once tried to terminate the pregnancy behind his back, but she ultimately changed her mind and decided to go through with it. On another occasion, 2 months after Halo was born, DDG claims Halle sent him a series of alarming text messages threatening to off herself and suggesting that their infant son Halo might also be harmed. As you know, Bailey has accused DDG of abusive behavior in the past, including once when she alleged he slammed her face into a steering wheel and chipped her tooth. Well, DDG tells a different version of events, claiming he came to pick up Halo for his custodial time with his son. But Halle jumped into his back seat when he did, demanding they came up with a formal co-parenting schedule. DDG alleges she became increasingly agitated and started jumping from the back seat to hit him, and her momentum carried her forward and she smacked her head on the stern wheel. In fact, DDG says he was actually on the receiving end of abuse by Halle, including photos of a large cut on his hand in the docs, which he says Bailey caused. DDG is asking the judge to block Halle from taking Halo to Italy. He also wants sole legal and physical custody of their son, or if he's not granted sole custody, he wants all custodial exchanges facilitated by a third party. So DDG is now going for sole custody. Now this is going to get messy, which I knew it was because, hey, they both have money for good lawyers, and this is going to be a tough one. Now he filed this 3 days before Halle is supposed to leave for Italy. So could you imagine how she's feeling right now? I mean, she has to leave in 3 days for work. Now she has to deal with this. Not sure if that was intentionally done, but you guys leave your opinions on all this down in the comment section below. But let's move on to this next topic with Ed, Crystal, and Jazz. Now, I recently reported that Ed abruptly ended Crystal's Twitch live, and people went over to Jazz's Twitch stream asking her to go outside and help because Ed just put hands on Crystal. Well, now Ed is speaking out. Underneath my video, he left a comment and stated, snatched her phone because she kept dropping our location and told her we got ish to lose. Stop flagging. He says, I don't need domestic violence on my name. That ish ain't cool. So then he responded to a comment I left because I said there were multiple people streaming there. So if someone wanted to find you, then they could. He says she literally was saying we getting there at 8:30 and we 5 minutes away type ish. Of course, people know where we're going, but dropping the times from our GPS is wild. So this was Crystal's response to the whole situation because she did speak out again on Twitch.
It's nothing to really clear up, like no shade. I was sitting down. I went to go sit at the end of the table because everybody had their cameras out, and honestly, I wasn't trying to be on camera next to my ex because y'all know how y'all be. So I moved all the way down to the end of the table, and I just see somebody just coming over there to me, and I'm like, no, get away from me. Get away from me. But it's like, I didn't mean to say it like that, but I said it like that. But basically what I was trying to say was, bye. Like, we can't talk.
We can't talk. And that's not crazy or bad because, like, she is in a relationship and she is showing respect.
Yeah, I gotta, like, still at some point, it's like, I gotta, like, okay.
And even though it's like, oh, well, he know y'all cool and he's not there. It's not like it don't matter. Like
it don't matter. So I still gotta have the same respect.
That shit would happen if he was there.
If he was.
Now, Flo is also speaking out on the situation because they too got into an incident the same night where he allegedly snatched Karina out the car. Now, he's claiming he didn't snatch her out the car and he's showing that they're still together. So what are we talking about right now?
Why you said they be hating on me? What I do? What I do? I ain't see the comments, y'all. What I do? I seen people saying, my VG. I seen people saying something, but I made a video on YouTube. Y'all ain't go watch it, go check it out. Cause you know the internet, they try to make it seem like me and Karina be going through World War III and everything be cool and I'm just this and that, but I don't even care no more, man. I really be chilling. If we was all that, why would I be with her right now?
So as you guys know, King did announce that he was attending Kaiser's graduation and he did make it there. Neek posted videos on her Snap, which I'm not going to post here because other people's kids are in the background. But as you can see, King is there. Now, Laina was on live and she was kind of emotional, stating that she was having a bit of separation anxiety and just dealing with a lot of emotions from the earthquake that occurred. Now, she stayed in Thailand with their 2 kids while King traveled back to America to get Kaiser to bring him back. Well, now Daysha from the Taylor Girls is speaking out on the situation and how she feels about Laina going onto TikTok crying.
Anyways, like, I don't even get on this app and be looking like this, but I'm so tired of seeing Laina ass on my timeline, like, for real. Like, for real, for real. And we tired. We sick and tired. We're sick and tired. Like, girl, you can be without that man for a few days. Like, you are literally, you know what I'm saying? You make the stepmamas look bad. Like, you just make us look so goddamn bad because it's never been that deep. This man is going to support his son at his graduation. Pat that man on the back. Make his ass go. Make his ass support his son. Like, it should have never been. Even if you was crying, why did you tell us? Why? We don't need to know that because you already know we're going to eat you up and swallow you whole. Like, you could have left that part out. You could have just been like, oh, my man went to support his son. And that was it. Like, why? Why? Like, why? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man is already done moved. Y'all done moved across the country. So he's not going to be that close to his daddy. He's not going to be that close to his siblings. He's not going to be that close to y'all. So the least he can do, he's doing what a daddy and a father should do. Take your ass to support your child. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not going to make everything because he's across the country. But at least he got up off his ass and made it to the graduation. Like, good job, King. About time. We've been waiting. But Laina, like, baby, you got to do better. You got to do a little bit better, baby. You got to make this, because you're making us look bad. And all of us ain't like you. All of us is not like you. We not. So everybody think all the stepmamas don't be treating they stepkids right and da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm here to tell you, I'm an activist stepmama. Don't play with me. And I just had to come on here real quick because I was just like, oh my God, like, girl, it never gave that. And she very well might have separation anxiety. You may very well been terrified after the little hurricane? No, the little earthquake. But that man need to see his son. His son ain't seen him, we don't know how long. Like, and even when y'all was there, I don't think he was really that active either. So the fact that he flew all the way across the country to go back to support his son at the graduation, all we can do is clap for King right now. Laina, get that shit together, baby. Hold them 2 little girls down for them 2, 3, 4 days. However many days he gonna hold them babies down. You know what I'm saying? Let that man do his part. Cry with him on the phone after he go see his son at that walk across that graduation stage, okay? And please just shut that shit up, please, because we tired of hearing it.
And Laina actually came back with a response.
That's I'm like, for real.
How you tired, but you waiting for a follow back? How you tired, but you've been trying to be my friend since 2022? Ain't never accepted your message. You even went as far as texting my daughter's Instagram page. I'm not trying to be your friend. Let's not forget, you're even waiting for a follow back on TikTok. So if you was really tired of me and you was tired of seeing all these people narrate all these lies about me, then you would just unfollow me. Or you wouldn't pick up your phone as soon as you wake up to make a whole video about me. If you was so tired of hearing about me and seeing me. Now, I guess I gotta make this clear, okay? I am not mad that my man is in America, getting his son, supporting his son. I'm very happy for him. I love that for them. I wish you guys would understand that. But it's not meant for y'all to understand it. You guys probably will never understand it. And I will always be the villain in the story. But when I got on live, which I shouldn't have, because Lena, why are you getting on live? These people don't give a fuck about you or your emotions. They don't care that you miss your man. They don't care that you had a panic attack. Like, Lena, what are you thinking? What was I thinking? You're right. I shouldn't have got on live. You guys are absolutely right. I am not getting on live no more, and I'm not going to act like I am a human being with emotions that misses her man. Like, God forbid a bitch miss her man on a 14-hour flight to America. God forbid. I'm sorry. I didn't know. You guys are so strict. You guys are really strict on this app. I don't know what I can say, what I can do, how I can feel. I'm a little confused here. Oh, I just want to say this too. She said that I was making the stepmoms look bad. Stop comparing me. That is the problem. We compare, there's comparison. You're comparing me to you. You're comparing yourself to me. There is no comparison. Stop comparing. Worry about your life. I worry about my life. I apologize for getting on live. I shouldn't have got on live and acted like I was a woman that was getting on her period and missed her man. God forbid. I am sorry. But let's not act like you're so tired of hearing about me, but you're following me on every platform. And the first thing that you do in the morning is pick up your phone to make a whole video about me to make your coins. Now, you know, everybody likes to clonk that. Yeah. Okay, I'm really done. I'm sorry. I just couldn't let that slide because, like, what? Like, I'm not mad that my man went to America. I'm very happy for him. I'm actually preparing the house, getting everything ready for him. I was just, a bitch was getting on her period. I had no idea.